Welcome to my kitchen, guys. Today I'm gonna run through a quick grocery haul for you. My girlfriend and I just came back from the store, so we're gonna show you what we eat on a weekly basis. And yeah, this is the food that we choose to eat, stay happy and healthy. So I guess we'll start with, looks like I have the frozen bag. Going a little bit backwards here. Starting off with some frozen vegetables. So rice cauliflower, must have. We follow a low carb diet per se, so we like to have some rice cauliflower in there besides the white rice. So that's a must have. Then in here we also have some frozen broccoli. Again, super easy to cook, take out of the fridge. In 2 seconds you can heat it up on the stove and have some nice broccoli to eat there. Then we have some frozen berries. Can't go without frozen berries. We have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries usually. This week we only needed to buy some raspberries, but that's kind of our daily stack. We usually go with some Greek yogurt and frozen berries on top. It's perfect. Next, we're gonna go into the meat. Now, this is some of my favorite selections. First, we have this Vital Blend. It's 100% grass-fed, grass-finished meat. What's really cool about this is the meat is actually blended with beef heart, liver, and some other organs. So this is a really nutrient-dense ground beef. We choose to go with the grass-fed, regeneratively raised, whatever the best quality meat we can find. And this one's about $10 for a pound, so not too bad compared to some of the other options out there. Then we're gonna go on to the chicken. So we eat a lot of chicken. So I think we have, I wanna say 5 packs of chicken for the whole week. So you can see we have a lot here. Again, at the bottom of the bag here, looks like we got another little pack of the ground beef for that. When shopping for chicken, obviously we're going for the organic option. The best option you're gonna find in the grocery store is gonna be the organic chicken breast that's air chilled. A lot of chicken nowadays is dumped in chlorine, so if it says like there's a % water content on the package, that's just something to be aware of. I like to go with the air chilled chicken because at least I know they're not dunking it in chlorine or anything. So this is probably the best option you're gonna get at a grocery store. We also are planning to buy from like a farm local to the area where we know the chickens are treated really well and is pasture raised. But this is a great option for protein and a great lean source of protein at that. So that's the meat. So we're gonna put the meat to the side there. Let's go ahead with some of the dairy and eggs. So we have 3 A2 whole milk, half gallons here. We love milk. We make our own yogurt, so that's why we buy a lot of milk. You can actually save a lot of money making your own yogurt, so that's something for y'all to consider if y'all want to do that. But we love milk in our coffees, teas, anything like that. Also, we make some of our own cheeses and dairy products, so we love the milk. We go with A2 because it just digests better with us. I've had skin issues in the past, and this doesn't seem to affect my skin as much. So I love the A2 milk here. If raw milk was legal in Georgia, I would totally try it, but unfortunately in Georgia, it's not an option. Next, we're gonna go on to the eggs. Obviously got pasture raised, Vital Farms. I always try to go with the organic pasture raised eggs if I have availability and access to them, but today at the store we didn't have access to the organic version, but pasture raised still much better than conventional eggs you're gonna get. So we both eat around 3 eggs a day, so I have 3 of those 18 packs to fill the week. Next, we're gonna go with, looks like 2 cheeses, both are raw. I have a raw cheddar, grass milk here. We're gonna make some mac and cheese with this, with some spaghetti squash. It's gonna be amazing. And then we also have kind of the daily driver, raw Parmesan cheese here. I put this on everything, salads, eggs, pretty much anything you can think of. Parmesan cheese is the GOAT. Now we're gonna hop into the last bag. This is gonna be the produce bag. We have a lot in here. So starting off, we have some red pepper and we have some yellow pepper. I like to throw these in eggs in the morning. If you guys didn't know, peppers have very high contents of vitamin C, so it's a good source of vitamin C, especially if you're on a lower carb diet. So that's a must have. We also have some greens here. So we have some spinach right here, some fresh spinach right there. We also have a couple bundles of romaine. We love romaine. It's a must have. And I'm sure you guys heard me mention the spaghetti squash. So obviously got a nice organic spaghetti squash here. If y'all haven't tried spaghetti squash, you guys have to. It's absolutely delicious. And honestly, if you didn't tell me it was spaghetti squash, I probably would have no idea it's actually a vegetable and not pasta. Next, we have a bunch of avocados. So we have 9 avocados here. And that's a lot of avocados, but we love avocados. We'll each have half of an avocado a day with breakfast. So between the 7 days of the week and any nights we want to have guac with our dinner, we buy a lot of avocados. So we have 9 of those here. A little bit of vegetable broth, obviously trying to limit any like processed packaged food. Anytime you do buy packaged food, make sure there's no fillers, preservatives. This one's very clean, all organic ingredients, no fillers, no flavors, nothing. So that's for dinner. Got some almond flour. We love to make almond flour bagels, just almond flour, Greek yogurt. Must have. It is expensive though, so just be aware. But this is must have for those bagels, which we will share with you guys shortly when I show you my breakfast tour. Then we have some coconut flour, also great for like keto desserts or low carb desserts. So that's a must have. Pickles, absolute favorite. Grillos, can't go wrong. These are unbelievable. Also, since it's a fermented food, super good for your gut. So we're gonna go with pickles. And we have some nuts and seeds here, going with some almonds, some flax seed, and then we have some chia seed. We usually throw these in a yogurt bowl in the middle of the day. Keeps us nice and full and gets our fiber in for the day. Coconut oil for cooking, baking soda for cleaning. This is a must. And then lastly here, we have a couple tomatoes, and then we have a couple onions, one red and one yellow onion. So that's it, guys. I know my counter looks super messy right now, but that's the grocery tour. I'm gonna start sharing some of my meals and what we eat throughout the day, but this is kind of the base, going with high quality proteins, high quality dairy, high quality eggs, trying to buy all organic because you really don't know what your food's sprayed with if you're buying conventional. Even with organic, we always wash everything as soon as we get home. So all this lettuce is gonna be cleaned. All the fruits and vegetables are gonna be rinsed in a baking soda wash and brushed just to make sure we get any possible contaminants off. But that's kind of it, guys. Just trying to keep things organic, clean, healthy, and whole food focused as much as possible. So I hope you all enjoyed this video of the grocery tour. If you want any more videos, food related, make sure to drop a comment. Make sure to follow if you're into health, fitness, nutrition. I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos on this topic. It's just one of my passions. So looking to share kind of what we're doing with the world. So hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one.